Hey, welcome back. And I wanted to say that I got all my movies that I ordered off Amazon. I'm excited to watch them all. I've watched Smokey and the Bandit so far. An amazing classic. I love seeing it widescreen. Started watching Smokey and the Bandit 2. So far, it looks amazing on widescreen. Um, and number one was just awesome, seeing like it completely in a big screen format. Oh wow! I'm all hyped. I'm all hyped. So that still trying to get around to watch my Blu-ray version of Devil's Rejects. I haven't got around to see that. See how the picture quality really matches up. But yeah, I watched a lot of things on Netflix lately. I watched a lot of stand-up. Jim Gaffigan's Mr. Universe. Really good. If you haven't checked that out, definitely check that out. Really hilarious. I'm not sure which one is newer because I think it's called I want to say Shades of Grey. Sounds really weird. I know there's a book called that. Something about shades or something like that. But it looks older, but I think it's a new one. I don't understand. The audio quality is like really horrible of it. So I don't know if it's a new one or Mr. Universe is a newer one because it talks a lot, some current stuff in there. But it seems kind of a little bit dated, so I don't know. It's hard to tell. Started watching Slumber Party Massacre, the first one. Cinema Sickness. Thank you. Started watching that. Haven't finished it. I thought I started watching it before somewhere. I think on another site because I think it was free. It's free, I think, to watch somewhere. So I did see part of it. I already watched what I'd seen. I went a little bit past that. Actually, no. I think I've seen a little bit past what I'm watching right now. So pretty cool so far. So if you haven't ever checked that movie out, definitely check it out. It's pretty, just like the Friday the 13th movies, basically. Kind of, you can tell it's kind of goofy. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Did watch some Mystery Science Theater. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to get into it. You know, it's like, I liked it, but I think I remember why now I never really watched it. Because, like, it's okay, but they're still playing the movie, the crappy movie, and they're making cracks at it. But it's like, sometimes, like, they won't say a crack for the longest time. And you're sitting there watching a stupid movie. So it's like, are you kidding me? Just talk through the whole damn thing. I don't want to see the stupid movie. You know? Or make it shorter and, like, cut out parts that you're not going to comment on. Because it's like, it's kind of dumb to watch the movie. If they're just not going to make comments, you have to watch a shitty movie anyway. It's like, I don't know. That's the reason. I don't know. Like, I started watching one. I don't know if I'm even going to finish it. Because it's called Santa Claus. And it's like a generic, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird old movie. I don't even know what it's going to be about. I don't even know what it's going to be all about. I started watching it. But the major things I've been watching is White Collar. I am hooked on the show. If you've never seen White Collar, definitely check it out. I think I'm on my third or fourth episode in the second season. And they're on their fourth, I think, right now. I could be wrong. Could be on their fifth, but I think they're on their fourth right now. Knowing what I kind of know is going to happen later on, and then on the second season, it's kind of interesting because I don't know how it's going to all pan out. So, pretty interesting show. And the crazy thing about it is, I kept on looking at the dude that plays the FBI agent with Neil Caffrey, the character. That guy, I can't remember his name. But I was looking at where the guys came from, show-wise, and Neil Caffrey's character, that guy, he came from Glee. Surprisingly enough, he's been in. I think it said he was from All My Children, too. He was on that. He was in the soap opera. Crazy. It's crazy where some of the TV people come from. But then I go to the FBI agent, and I'm just like, where have I seen this guy before? Carnival, whatever you want to call it. He was Jonesy from that show. So if you ever watch that show and want to know where some of the characters have went, Jonesy is on White Collar. You would never have guessed. I would never have guessed that's where he's from. And Carnival, if you've never seen Carnival, great series. It only lasted 2 seasons, and I mean it could have went on for a long time. I don't know what happened there. I think it was just something that probably something to do with HBO, or the writer didn't want to continue because he didn't want to ruin the series or something. But it was a great way to end it. But a lot of people think it should have went on for a couple more seasons at least one more, because it seemed kind of rushed at the end when they did everything. But it was a pretty good series, and I think when people look back at it, they'll go, "Why did they end it so soon?" Because it was such a great show. They had great writing on the show. But yeah, White Collar, an amazing show. If you haven't seen it, basically the story is about this guy. He's a high-profile art. What do you call that? Art copier. I don't know how else to say that. I know there's another term for it. I can't think of it right now. But he can like duplicate a painting. He can duplicate a sculpture. He's like really good at doing that. He's a high profile kind of like white collar thief, and he gets caught by this guy twice actually. He gets put in jail, and then he gets caught again. Leaving, trying to find his woman. I won't ruin anything else for anybody else. So, but he gets put in jail. He breaks out, I think, like a month or 3 months before he's going to be released, and he goes to meet his woman. Blah blah blah. Gets taken back to jail. In the process, there's this heist going on that starts off the show, and there's a fabric that's on Peter's shoulder. Peter Berg, that's a character name in the show. And basically how the show starts is Neil Caffrey, the character, the criminal, picks a cloth, and he said, "I know where this came from." And he said it's from a new Canadian currency. And then that leads to the next meeting that they have in jail, saying that, him talking to Peter and said, "I can help you with a lot of cases because I know about these kind of cases because I'm one of the best in the world, with doing these, or I'm one of the best at doing these kind of things, so I can help you, know how they're doing it." So he tells them about this anklet that people can't get off once it's attached to them. So basically something like that, and they agree to do it. Oh god! That's basically what the show is all about. Is that he's got this anklet. He can only go 2 miles. Has a 2-mile radius to where he could go. Some of the things don't make sense, okay, with the show. I understand, but but you can only go 2-mile radius, and then it'll set off an alarm, blah blah. So that's pretty cool, except when he's with his whatever. And every time they have to cut it off, it's always a risk because they always act like it's going to be a risk that he's going to run, blah blah. But second season now, and he's pretty buddy with Peter, so it's still pretty cool though. Things have happened. I don't want to give anything away if you've never seen it, so I'm not even going to say spoiler alert and tell you about it because you need to go see the show. White Collar is a really good show. It's one of those shows I think a lot of people don't know that it's out there and probably won't know until it's probably over. So I hope it continues to go at least for a couple more seasons, so it'll have 5 or 6 seasons under its belt before it decides, oh well, nobody's watching it, let's turn it off, Which, I could see, like, Bird Nose has been around a long time, and I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up going off the air soon. It seems like shows just can't last past 6 or 7 seasons anymore. They're like, oh, well, this show just needs to end. Yeah. I haven't watched a lot of Futurama, too. I get caught back on that, but it can take you a while. Family Guy, the same thing as well. Missed a lot of episodes. Since they have it on Sunday nights, it's kind of an awkward day, and I don't really don't watch a lot of TV on Sunday nights. yeah, that's about it. Trying to think of any other movies I've watched I could talk about. Watched Monsters vs. Aliens again the other day with the kid. Pretty good movie. I like that movie. I couldn't remember if I really liked it or really liked it. It's probably about a B plus. I mean, it's not like a. I would actually know. I'd probably give it about a B minus because it's okay. But there's some segments in here and you're like, what? Doesn't make any sense. It's like they almost like they didn't really try their best at making an animated movie. It's like yeah, the animation's great, but the story is just like you're like, what in the world is going on? It's like this makes no sense. Like the character development and like the way it goes and how it ends. It's like it leaves really no like interpretation that there's going to be a sequel, and there's probably not going to be. But I've heard that there might be another one, so I don't know. But it's okay. But if they're going to make a sequel to this, it's going to be horrible. It's not going to be very good at all. It's probably going to be really stupid, or it's going to be way better than the first one. But I wouldn't be anticipating a sequel. I don't think it did pretty good. I don't even know if it did really good in the box office. I don't think it did. I like the movie, but I wouldn't say it's like something I would watch like every year. We have it now because because it was cheap and my kid got it, but I just wouldn't. It's not something I'm going to be watching all the time. Just something to watch in our spare time. Really, it's not. I don't think it's that great of a movie though. There's some funny parts in it. Oh, okay. Get that bug away from me. Alright, well, I'm not going to waste many people's time. That's been my little movie madness thing. Definitely check out hold on. Can't see anything. Thank you for watching Movie Madness. This has been Brad Tragic. Yes, I'm paranoid.